Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show is sponsored by Hog Holsters, Olight Flashlights, and Heal That Pain Shoe Insert. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. It would not be complete without talking to Joe Flowers at COndor Tool and Knife. Yeah, not knife, it's COndor TK, right?
Yeah, COndor TK, or just Cuddy McKnife.
So we got not only some cool new stuff, we also got a couple of brand new secret scoop stuff, right? Nobody's seen before.
Yeah, honestly. Well, there's some things that nobody's really seen on video here. You know the Terassaur? All right, we talked about that last year. Well, the sheath, we didn't like the sheath design too much, so we redesigned the sheath on this knife. Now, the Terassaur was a design that I had since 2009. There's the original Terassaur made by Off the Mat Custom Knives. You can see I don't use that one much.
Yeah.
And then this one's made by Dan Eason of Dogwood Custom Knives. He can make them out of all sorts of crazy steel. But the thing is with these things is they cost you $300, $200, maybe even more, depending on what kind of unicorn you have to slaughter to get them. So we wanted to make a Terassaur that was cheaper. This is $10.95. Full lifetime warranty, $50 MSRP. Completely ambidextrous sheath system, a little bit better sheath system than what we had before. And you can flip it over, put it on the other side. It does all that thing like retention and it holds the knife, which is important.
Right, and it's a really solid feeling knife too. Over molded, full tang. You know,
full tang, over molded, not over engineered. It took a while. It's our first time making a polypropylene sheath. But then Matt Graham had to do something cool and designed the tribal dagger. And you can see, as I elbow people coming through the booth, that it's a very, very Matt Graham-esque handle with these cool indigenous markings on it, but it's got a full wood sheath. Now that is woody wood, kind of like the same wood that you'd find in wood situations. So the whole thing is all fibrous. And it has this, when you put it in correctly, it has this nice clear lines to it. It's a neat design.
It just caught my eye. I thought, what is that? It's pretty cool. And when I pulled it out, I thought, oh yeah, it's really cool. So anyway.
It comes with its own fire starter if you're desperate.
I did not know that. That's cool too.
So we got to see some of the original Terassaurs. Not many people get to see that. I designed a folder.
A folding knife from COndor.
It has moving parts. Look at this. It does this, that, and the other. $10.95. Scanned drawing, shocker there for me. But Jorge Humana needs some recognition. Do you see that little detent right there? This little thing right here?
Yep.
What in tarnation is that for?
I don't know, Joe. What in tarnation is that for?
Strengthens the lock by almost 100 pounds. So this is a 350-pound lock.
Wow.
Because the pressure normally is put on the whole part of the liner lock.
Right.
This actually takes it and makes it in the shorter part of the metal. Right there. So if you can imagine like a big bend in a piece of wood, this one would just bend at one spot, so it makes it a bit stronger.
Because the notch absorbs the texture,
Exactly.
Perfect,
exactly. So this one's going to be pretty tough. It's COndor made, so we're still working on all the nuances of it, but pretty darn confident with this. I'm excited. It's my first folding knife. It's COndor's second folding knife. Matt Graham's got one too.
I've got one of those. It's a primitive folder,
Primitive folder.
My Carter handles, handle scales, backside
colors.
Frame lock, and that is really smooth. Is that ball bearings?
Yep. No, we don't have anything cool. That's crazy talk. We don't have anything
pretty
like that.
Smooth.
We have touch lines.
Really smooth though.
Yeah, and it's adjustable to get your tension preferences.
Cool.
Other keywords.
Cool.
All right, so Matt has a light bush knife too. I'm going to show this one real quick because it has all the same story as the primitive bush knife that he has. This one's a little bit lighter weight, made out of 1095 as well, with this style riding sheath. We have a new designer, Julio Diaz, is 710 Custom Knives. This is his ripper, a 4-inch blade, point down the center line, Scandinavian blade. He has a really cool Kydex sheath that comes with it, which is over there somewhere. There we go. That's Julio Diaz. So that's new this year. What else do we have? The pike.
I thought that was really cool. That got my attention.
Yeah. Man, I designed the darn thing, but we got so many new SKUs, I have trouble remembering the name. I think it's called the pull pike. the pike pole. Pocket pike. I knew it was another P word.
This is made for like lashing up for gigging frogs or fish or whatever.
Fish, frogs, you can start a fire steel with it. I tested this one down in El Salvador at a tilapia pond. And on the side of it, they had a spillway where a whole bunch of tilapia got out. He's like, yeah, you can go get the runners. And so I lashed it up, and after like 30, 40 kilos of missing, I finally nailed one right through the eye, and it sat there. We actually had two versions. We had one with a little bit more of a hook on it, but a little bit less of a barb, and it was able to shake it off. Okay. So we were like, all right, we need to improve on this. So we made it more stabby. We had we had these little nubs on it to have it be able to grab onto a piece of wood easier when you lash it.
Very cool.
It comes in a pack of 3, and that is called the pocket pike.
That's pretty cool. That's a nice little survival item.
Yeah, we have a couple of different spears actually this year too. You can see them on the COndor webpage. Tony Leonard's designed another awesome axe. Our one axe did pretty well last year, so he designed this awesome thing. Hey, how you doing? It has a G10 paper linen handle, and it has different hexes on it to be able to open up anything that you need opened up with hexes.
Yeah.
I'm awesome at this technical terms today. I don't know what it is. This is a gas length too, and of course you can hold it. Has a beard on it. Has frying stuff all over it here. This is the blackout pot, and you can see it has this pommel too.
Yeah, I'm assuming it comes with some sort of a sheath.
Yep, a kydex.
So you don't cut yourself while you're priming.
Yep,
yeah, that's
correct.
Really cool deal for like urban type destruction, survival, whatever you want to do, right?
Urban destruction.
Yeah.
It's a Godzilla axe. That's an idea.
I've seen this on, I think, on Facebook or something. You had.
Yes.
It's like a bush. I call it a caveman bush sword, but I don't know what you call it.
It's called the cave lord.
Oh,
we just took the man out of it.
Okay, yeah.
Put more testosterone in it.
Yeah.
It's a baby of the Otzi knife and the bush sword, but this guy's different because it's 1095, and it also has the flint finish, rivets underneath the braid wrap. I know I've been designing a lot of stuff with the braid wrap. Hey, there's Simple Shot over there. Quick, Ken over there and say hello. He's a slingshot guru.
Cool.
And before I digress, you like Kep-Art stuff.
I do like Kep-Art stuff.
You did a compact Kep-Art this year.
It's still one of my favorite COndor designs, Kep-Art.
Hey, check out, I have a really cool article that Mark from Knives Magazine did. I got to give it to you. Get all this information on the design. The penguin, if I'm saying this correctly, penguin, it means the claw of a cougar. And this was designed, behind that, this is a Walter Matthews design. So called the penguin.
That's a pretty handy looking knife.
And we also have one that's kind of similar that was an in-house COndor design.
Yeah.
The Blue River Skinner made out of 440C. And this guy is made out of 1095. So this one's a stainless steel, that one's a carbon steel.
That's turquoise?
And turquoise.
Oh, that is sweet right there.
Yeah. That's all new stuff.
Really
we have
cool.
tons of new stuff, but everybody keeps catching this too. It's called the Vipera, named after the Vipera genus of different adders out of Europe, different venomous snakes out of Europe. We took the Atrox handle, put some scales on it, gave it the scale look, and turned out to be a really cool, awesome chocolate. So
I bet it is.
Yeah, and it's thin, so it's a little bit like.
You got weight up, the mass up here. I bet that thing chops like mine.
Yeah. Let you try one out if you want on your channel.
Yeah. Got some of my chop knives.
Yeah, here. No, I got yelled at when I chop in here.
I got yelled at for starting a fire last year, so.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna chop and then start a fire and then wait.
Really cool. So
we have so much new stuff this year. Find out about it at COndor TK.com. Also on Facebook, Instagram, you name it. We have models, modes, and modes.
It's like, you got. Well, I mean, how many different knife models, designs do you have now? You know?
No,
hundreds.
Yeah, I think it's over at least 100.
You still got Bushcraft Global?
Yeah, sure do.
So we got to start plugging in for that.
Oh yeah, Bushcraft Global, man, we are going crazy. I'm filling up. I have 2 more spaces left for this year, and they're probably full. I actually got hit up on the phone earlier today about them, so we've had a really good time. Man, peacock bass fishing last time we were down there.
Wow.
It was incredible.
If you're not familiar with that, that's basically you take some guys and go out into the Amazon jungle.
Yeah.
For a week or so and just have a great time.
It's like 7 to 15 days, depending on it. Knife and machete-based survival skills where we have now 5 indigenous tribes, members from 5 indigenous tribes come out and show us how they go and have their day-to-day living. And we build all sorts of different types of bushcraft items and things like crazy.
Really cool. Well, Joe, as always, it is a pleasure, man. I know you got like 1,000 things going on.
Oh, no problem.
But I really appreciate you taking time to talk
Thanks,
to us,
man. And don't forget to subscribe down below.
Really cool stuff here too, man.
On the table under the subscribe button. It's probably down there.
So just as a recap, if I had to pick like 2, I'm really bad on picking favorites. So, but just what we looked at today, honestly, I think that is exceedingly cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, the little arrowhead / gigs, whatever. Just a really handy item to have. Really small, comes in a little pouch, and for survival, that is absolutely wonderful because it's purpose built and it does a good job. It's not something that you got to sharpen the stick or whatever. You just flash it on, you're good to go.
Or you can tie it to your shoe and kick people that keep coming photobombing.
You could do that. You could do that. You would probably get in trouble. And then, I don't know, I like this little COndor. That's just a handy little deal there, man. It'd be perfect size even for EDC. So anyway, once again, this is Brian with Survival on Purpose, talking to Joe Flowers and COndor TK. Thanks for checking out Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Once again, I'd like to thank my sponsors and encourage you to go check them out. First of all, Hog Holsters, helping Americans wear guns. Olight Flashlights, makers of the PL Mini, PL Valkyrie, and lots of other cool flashlights. And the folks at Heal That Pain Heal Seats, which I'm wearing right now. They literally changed my life. So I encourage you to check them all out. Tell them I said hello and thanks for sponsoring this year's coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.